up, guys? Welcome back. Good morning, good morning, wherever you are, and good afternoon, wherever you are around the continent. It being the Middle East, the African, the Asia, the North America, the South America, wherever you found yourself, I hope by the grace of God you're doing good. It is not by our might that we're alive, but it's all by the grace of Almighty God that bring us to here all the time, to be able to spend time with loving football fans, to talk about what is trending and what is going on around the world of football. And today, there's a news that is circulating around the news media. Yes, you cannot take Haaland out. Yes, we cannot disclose the um the news, the hooliganism, the the violence that took place in the England and the Italian game in the Euro 2020 finals. My name is Nate Zion, the host of Blue Clouds TV once again. Welcome back, my neighbors. And today we wake up to have a very bad news that is really hitting me so bad. This news can really travel miles and can really affect football fans on the continent. This news, it's about how England has been charged. UEFA governing body have charged England for misconduct. As it is in the newspaper, the Football London disclosed this news as UEFA opens disciplinary procedure against England after Euro 2020 finals. It is the reason why I feel very bad for this news is I watched the video on YouTube, and the way the Italian fans were being molested and they were being what they went through was very, very, very bad from the English fans. And then not to forget, no, we also don't have to forget about the whatever what's his name Schmeichel. What Schmeichel went through when he was about to when he saved the penalty kick from Hurricane. He has lasers flashing in his face here and there. And then also, if you guys can remember the intruder that went on the pitch in the final game. As of now, it hasn't been disclosed what kind of fan he is, if he's an English fan or he is an Italian fan. But I believe he will be definitely one of the fans or supporting one of the the teams on the pitch. This fine and this thing can go a long distance in the way that it could affect the English proposing to English proposing to host the next World Cup after Qatar. The English have a high esteem. They have put in their bid, and they are ranked as number one to be able to host that Qatar World Cup, joint host with other countries, which UEFA is looking at this red flag. This is Euro 2020, which was hosted across different countries because of the pandemic. And then if England treat fans this way, so what if England is hosting the entire tournament, the World Cup? Are we going to see the same scenario? Are fans going to be abused and go through lots of uh, um, abuse from the English fans? Are we going to see what we saw prior to the game and then after the game from the English fans? I'm bringing this news here as a football loving fans and as would I say someone that patronize the English game. I'm a viewer. I'm a viewer, and that makes me someone that patronize it. I buy the English game through cable companies, through app companies. When I go in and then I pay for subscription for a cable company, and I pay for the app and be able to watch Manchester United play and be able to watch Arsenal or my favorite team Chelsea play, that makes me a main. That makes me in the right and be able to patronize the game. As the medias and the newspaper writers, all these people are the main custodians of the competition of the game that we all love. So I'm kind of worried about how FIFA are going to take this, because FIFA governing body that's been led by Alexander Sefri. That man is a man that is a no nonsense man. But we know the powerhouse of European football, which you know England is one of the big powerhouse in European football. They can always find their way and beat around things. But it really hurts, and the way I saw how lots of fans and lots of Italian players or supporters went through the finals was very, very, very abysmal. And I hope that the English fans will learn what is called the fair play and what really football does to people. Football unify a lot of people. Football bring happiness, and at the same time, it can bring sorrow and sadness to people. We have to respect the game. We have to respect what football brings to a lot of people. There are so many countries in this world, as other sports and activities are very difficult for them to play. They found football. They can play football in any corner of every house or any property they find themselves. That bring unity to those group of people. We have five aside, or it could be four aside. Football bring happiness. Imagine people make football, the soccer ball, out of socks. The socks that we wear, I have done that before. You can put a couple of them together, it becomes round, it becomes very big. Then you have a chance to be able to kick it on the floor. We create poles with people use their sneakers or shoes or canvas, whatever, to make little poles. You see that there is happiness and passion. People exercise themselves through that activity. So we have to respect the game, and we have to understand what the game means. It's not war. I understand the feeling, I understand the passion that the English brought into the game. But if UEFA body have their set, if they should go deeply and watch lots of videos, the English FA will find themselves in deep soup. Without doubt, they will find themselves in the very deep soup, which will hurt me and they can hurt the English football, because it could be that the English has been banned. The English have been banned from hosting any other major competition, because the Euro 2020 was not really hosted by the English team. I mean, the English country, England. It wasn't being really hosted by England. But then look at what just happened. Can we? What about if you give them the opportunity to host the whole entire tournament? What are we going to see? So this is the news that UEFA is looking at and doing. UEFA is delving into situations like this, and then I think it will also looking into it and bringing it up here for our fans, our viewers, to be able to know what is going on with the with FIFA governing body and then the English FA. As it says that UEFA have opened an investigation as the governing body issues 4 charges to the Football Association FA for what happened at the weekend. The 4 charges against the FA includes invasion of the field of play by its supporters. That is the Article 12, Section 2A of the UEFA disciplinary regulations. Throwing off object by its supporters. That is Article 16, 2B. In FIFA law, when you go into FIFA law, that is the Article 16 2B. And then disturbing caused by its supporters during the national anthem. You remember when the Zurich's national anthem was being played? These fans, the English fans, did not give the respect to the national anthem, and they were making all kind of noises, and that goes against FIFA rule. That is the FIFA rule 16, Article 2G. And then lighting of fireworks by its supporters. Article 16, 2C talks about that FIFA law conduct. UEFA said the case will be dealt with by UEFA controls, ethic and disciplinary bodies CEDB in due course. Separately, in accordance with Article 31 4DR, a UEFA ethic and disciplinary inspectors has been appointed to conduct a disciplinary investigation into events involving supporters which occurred inside and around the stadium. So these are the charges that UEFA has imposed or has charged the English FA. Some of them will come with lots of fine, but I just hope that the English will learn that it will just be just fines, but nothing else but just fine. Once again, Nate Zion from Blue Clouds TV is hosting you these news, and let me see what our wonderful people at the chat are saying about the news today. RCBM Chelsea Fan TV Anket said, good morning, Blue Clouds TV. Big up, bro, from India. Big up to you, my brother in India. I hope India is as sound as it is over here. I can only hear myself, and I hope y'all are doing well. Big up to you, Chip Khalifa, my brother. It's been a while. I hope you're doing great, my brother. Hey, what's up, Blue Clouds TV? That's what he said. RCBN fans, Chelsea Fan TV said, respect to you, Nate Zion, bro, to voice it as well. Thank you, my brother. It's, as a content creator, we're not just creating content for nothing, but we have to make sure we bring out the news. It's not going to be just about Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland news is there. It is there. It's coming on soon, as you guys can see on my screen. It will come. Haaland news will come on, but then we have to get this one out of the way, and then I know lots of you guys have heard the news about Haaland speculations already and what he said about the question being asked to him. But then let me acknowledge you guys in the chat here, because I wouldn't do this without you, wonderful guys and the fan. If you're watching, wherever you're watching, let me know where you're watching the stream from, and let's smash the like button for me. It helps my channel also, because the more likes I get on the channel, it helps YouTube to be able to promote the video to many Chelsea fans across the globe. RC Fan TV, Anket from RCBN Chelsea Fan TV said, Wembley is always like a place of worship as an international fan, but those scenes were scary, and it makes me wonder, though I know not everyone is bad. Understandable, my brother. Understandable. It's kind of very difficult to know who are really the perpetrators. Those that were doing it. Some were really wearing the country jerseys. Lots of them were English fans that were doing those things. RCBN's Fan TV said, big up Chip Khalifa, Tommy, and then CFC fan. Okay. Chelsea perspective in house also said, "Big up, my people. Big up to you, my brother, wherever you are." He said, he's just stopping by, leaving for school. Run. That's okay, my brother. You don't have to be here. Like I said, if you got something to do, go ahead. Later on, this video will be out, and you can have the opportunity to watch it and see the recap of whatever we said. Big up to you, my CFC K2 Marina. It's been a while. I hope you're doing well, and I keep doing what you're doing. Your video is coming on good. We all learn. You learn from the videos that we create. You can, if you guys can go back to my first video that I made. I did the first video with my cell phone. It wasn't the best, but then I gained momentum and I gained experience from doing it over and over and over. With much time, you will gain experience and then become better. She said, big up all day, every day. Chelsea perspective. Anket said, moving to you, Mikhail. Yeah, big up to you, Mikhail. He said, good morning to me and everyone in the chat. Good morning, Mikhail, and good morning, everyone in the chat also. Morning to you, Chelsea perspective said, big up, Nee, keep up with his consistency. Thank you, my brother. I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to doing this every day now. I'm getting used to it. Like coming on, put up a stream, get it going. You know, the more you do it, the better you become. This is from Mikhail. Said, big up, big up, big up to all these wonderful guys here. Tommy CSC, Tommy, big up to you, my brother. Chelsea perspective, big up to you. RCBN, big up to you, and then big up to myself. Need Zion from Blue Clouds TV. Let me read something. RCBN said, very good point, Need Zion. Those may be traditions, but it's really not on for me too. Tommy said, CFC, big up, brothers. Okay, Mikhail said, racism is a global issue, not just a football issue. There is no such thing as only racist. When I attended football and not racist otherwise. When I attend football, not racist otherwise. That's what he said. Hooliganism culture is a football issue, which brings out the quals in people. I think so. That's what he means. Yeah, the West people. I123 love you. Hey, thanks for being here, my lady. It's good morning, my neighbors. Hope everyone is having a blessed day. Absolutely, I'm having a blessed day here. That's why I'm here giving you guys the news, speculating the news, media, and then the transfer news. Chelsea perspective. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like perpetrators are punished enough. As such horrible event kept repeating. Absolutely. I remember in May 9th, in the country that I was being born from, in Ghana, May 9th, I think the 1999 or something, over 100 people died in the stadium. That even it was very pathetic and very horrible to see. Okay, it was wrong miscommunication from the police to the fans throwing tear gas into the stand. Why are you throwing tear gas to the stand? And then now the supporters have to force them away because the tear gas was killing them. They were inhaling, and there was a whole lot of people stunned. Lots of people trying to jump over the others because they can't breathe. You know, football is beautiful. It's so nice, but the same thing, it can kill us. It's just like everything in our world. Too much of everything is bad, like they said. Too much of everything is bad. If you drink too much alcohol every day, you keep drinking alcohol, one day you're gonna have liver failure. It's the same thing with football. We love it, and at the same time, it can kill us. Just like when you stand on top of the whatever you're standing, whatever stand you are, people are shouting and jumping. The whole thing can cave in. It can break down, and football kills us. But we have to treat it very well. It is something that unify people, something that bring happiness to people. Thanks for being here. Is it Sheikh Hamed, my brother? And I want to say thank you for all those that subscribed within the past week. Lots of people have joined the channel. I want to say big up to all of you. I forgot I had a list of the people that channel. I haven't set my thing up very well. It should pop up on the screen and tell me those that I just subscribed. But yeah, big up to all of you that just subscribed to Blue Clouds TV channel. I say it means a lot to me, and keep on sharing the video and bringing more people as the channel grow all the time. Mikhail, Chelsea Perspective said, very well said. Attitude cannot be changed overnight, but behavior must be. Definitely. Behavior. I mean, the kind of abuse that young 19-year-old Saka, I'm a Chelsea fan, but I tell you, to be honest with you, I love that passion, the strength, and the ability of that young boy Saka. I like the way he plays, but the way they abuse all of them, Jadon Sancho, Marcus Rashford, that's unbelievable. But the worst culprit is Saka. He was the worst. That people abusing that guy a lot. If you go on social media, the worst of them all is Saka. But it's not his fault. It is the manager's fault. He put that young boy over there. And if I was a young boy and my manager put me in there to take a penalty, I won't decline that opportunity. I want to make a name for myself. So I'll tell Gary Southgate, yes, I want to do it. I want to do it. I did it and it didn't go well. Who knows? I learned from it, and next time I will take it differently. That is how the young boys learn from it. So we have to give these guys an opportunity for them to be able to excel. That is how they excel. What's up, Chelsea fanatic? Nice being here, my brother. It's always nice to have lovely Chelsea fans, and whoever fan you are, listening to the news that we bring on board. I don't know why. I don't know if you guys have studied this. Sometimes I could have 4 dislike on my videos, but right after the video comes to an end, when I check it, there's no dislike over there, and I don't know why. I keep seeing this sometimes on my live stream, but when I'm done with it, there will be no dislike on the stream. I don't know why that happened, but anyway, it probably something has to do with YouTube, what YouTube does. Because I have 4 dislike, and I don't think there is any dislike there after I'm done with the video. Okay, Chelsea fanatic said, I don't think Haaland have to start looking other option. You don't think Haaland will come, so we have to start looking other option. Chelsea fanatic, it is true. Okay, Chief Khalifa said my internet went down for a couple of minutes. It's okay, my brother. Don't worry. Just smash the like button for me and share the videos. Chief Khalifa, it's okay to be here. If you're here for just a second or a minute, I still appreciate you spending time to be with us over here. It's all good. It's all good, my brother. It's all good. Don't worry about it. You don't even have to explain yourself. And I know you're an added supporter of this channel. Anytime I go live and you have the opportunity, you always come and then support the Chelsea channel. It's a Chelsea thing. It's a football thing. If you love football, if you'll be surprised how many channels that I even love to watch. I watch United channels. I watch Arsenal channels, AFTV, Piggy TV, and it's a Chelsea guy. I subscribe to lots of these guys, and because I want to learn. I don't just learn from Blues Chelsea fans. I learn from other channels as well. If you go under my subscriptions, I've subscribed to lots of I've subscribed to one as Man City fan, 2. I wouldn't say 2. I'll say 4. 4 Manchester United People TV, Piggy TV, United Stand, and also the Football Terrorist. Football Terrorist is a United guy, but I'm still because I listen to all of them. I trying to pick up new things and learn and also become a better YouTuber. So that is why. Thanks for being here, Hilbert. As another Man United fans, it's always nice to have you guys here. Ankit, also a very good supporter of this channel, my brother. Anytime you need my help, just let me know. I'll come over and help out. It is very difficult for me, but I always, if you put me down, I will try as much as I can to spend time and come over and help streams. Ankit said, Chelsea Perspective said, racism is a turn right in the heart of football. And I would eager that perpetrators of racial abuse aren't punished enough. It's kind of very. I'll explain that. I mean, if we catch them physically, then yeah, we have to put them behind bars and work on them, ban them from going to stadium for a long time. If it's racism, it has to be the rest of their life. RCBN Fan TV said, to be honest, we don't know if Southgate falls or ask him either. Yes, was a mistake, but that's at any job one does. Can happen. Disappointed, but not. It can happen. Disappointed, but not worth online abuse and racism. Not on. That is true. That is true. We all don't know the fact, but then the reason why people are blaming Gary Southgate said it was his decision. So people should blame him, but not the players. Okay, that is why people are tagging Gary Southgate as him being the reason why Saka took that penalty. And then, I mean, he can take a penalty. He can be the first or the second to play, but then he couldn't be the player to play a decisive penalty. That was wrong. That was not right from Southgate. Because young 19-year-old boy, with that stage of a competition, with that moment of a pressure on him, that was too difficult for him to bear. Because also we have to remember, he is not a consistent, he's not a frequent penalty taker in his regular club. More or less a penalty taker for England. So coming in from that angle, it was so difficult for him. If he's been taking penalty kick at Arsenal, you can tell, oh yeah, he can do it. And everybody will have the hope in him that, oh, he's been doing it, but today wasn't his day and it went wrong. It will be acceptable. But he's not a regular penalty taker in Arsenal. Neither is he for England. So, okay, let me read what I have here. This is coming from Gilbert. Says, another day, zero link with CDM. Oh, United are doing something good, brother. United right now, they're trying to secure the signature of Rafael Varane. Rafael Varane I'm telling you, it's about 80% close now to Manchester United. Right now, Rafael Varane has been given the green light to be able to talk to other football clubs. So, Man United fans, cool down. Cool down. Varane will be there and partner with Harry Maguire, and you guys is going to have a solid defense. Defense is there. I know you're talking about the CDM. I understand. I don't know about the Camavinga deal. I don't even think Camavinga will be moving this season. It looks like he's going to stay at France for one more season before he move on. You got Premier League, it's a beast. That's what I heard. But there are other CDMs over there that I know that United can bring in and help, because you guys need a very good CDM that will work hard for Pogba. That will work very well for Pogba. If you guys bring a good CDM and then sign Rafael Varane, I'll be scared over here. To be honest with you, I'll be sitting on my chair. Now I'll be scared, brothers. United are going to look very scary. No doubt. Okay, Foul Diaso. My brother, Foul Diaso. Pardon me if I didn't say your name right. Foul Diaso. That's the name. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. I hate to say this, but I think people are making too much out of this racism thing than it is. It is the way you look at it. The racism thing is a very, very broad and a very difficult subject to be able to tackle. So if me over here, if I'm tackling racism thing and I don't do it well, I can find myself in a very deep soup. My channel can be shut down because racism is a disease. Excuse me. Racism is a disease for lots of people. They can't get it out of their head. As we all one people, we are all fighting the same cause. We eat the same food, drink the same water. At the end of the day, we eat and drink and party when we have to party. I mean, party in a different way. Here in America, using the bathroom is called party. You have to go party. I need to go party. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by party. Not just going there and drinking and dancing. Not that one. So I'm saying that racism is a very broad subject, and it's the way, depending on the way you are looking at it. So we have to be very careful when you're talking about racism. But I'm not sure far the so if you haven't seen much of the abuse online, I don't want to bring it up here because I'm not trying to promote people's abuse, but check it out yourself, make a little bit of research, and see how footballers go through abuse, what they go through overnight, every day. Do me a favor and do a little bit of a research, and you'll find out it is not a good thing. It can demoralize a player. It can take a player's career away. Yes, it can. Because they're just normal, they're just footballers, ordinary people. But then they sit in there and represent the clubs that we love, the clubs that we support and play for us. So if we go in and abuse them verbally, physically, racism way, how do we expect them to play for us all the time? How do we, if we disrespect these people that's laid down? That's a job they said they want to do. And they're doing it for us. All of us cannot play for Chelsea. I cannot play for Chelsea. Somebody can, but we have to respect whoever is playing for Chelsea. When I watch Jorginho, when I watch Kepa Arrizabalaga, although he make mistakes and then he keep clean sheets, it makes me happy. Because somebody has to be in the goalpost. Somebody has to make mistake for somebody to score goal. That's how football is all about. Win, lose, and draw. Three things in football. If we understand that, we should be okay. Chelsea fanatic said, Leo, I hope United are going for Rice. He's way better than McFred. Absolutely, Declan Rice. I mean, you know what? The reason why United fans are trying to stay away from Rice is they know Rice has a Chelsea blood. Rice is a Chelsea boy and he wants to play for Chelsea. That is the reason why. RCBM Fan TV said that even a small issue is unacceptable, may need to be voiced because I have been subject to racism and know what mental health issue it can bring. PPL needs to be reinforced with what's wrong. Absolutely. The Premier League has to come up with certain measures that tackle racism in our football. We can put our knees down and raise our hands to the sky every day. But some people mentality, if they don't change it, racism can never go away. What do I have here next? Chelsea Fanatics fact. That is true. That's from Hilbert. Chelsea Fanatic said, don't want Rice at Chelsea. I feel the Mount Rice bromance is being getting too much. I know. I mean, the romance and the bromance and the romance of these two players, they've been together for quite a long time. They've been childhood friends, play for Chelsea, and then it got to a point where one have to depart and go to West Ham United. So that is how it happened. Declan Rice, he's a good player. The only thing about Declan Rice that I like is He's Premier League proven. But I want Tchouameni. I want that young lad at the club. Far Diazzo said, so Saka is good to be in England team, but not good to take a penalty. Stop this nonsense. Is it from me or is it from the United? I mean, from the fans, England fans. I don't know. I'm chatting nonsense over here, but if I am, I'll stop chatting nonsense. But if it's for the fans, then the fans need to chat nonsense. Not everybody is capable of playing penalty. Not everybody is comfortable or knows how to kick it. But if I was a coach, I'll always give my penalties to defenders to take because they are very good and they always hit the full blast of the ball to make a kick. So, my brother, Fadia, so I understand and your comment is acceptable, but then I don't know if it's really to me. If your comment is directly to me, I don't know. But to be honest with you, I don't really care. I'm worried about the pressure that the fans are putting on the young Saka. Chelsea Fanatic said, Varane makes defense better out midfielders. It's very when McFred plays very. My messages are moving up. They keep coming in. They're moving up. When McFred plays, okay. Okay. Man United Herbert, yeah, it's average. Just workhorses, no creativity and talent. Chelsea Perspective said the racial abuse of English players of Africa descent continues. The next generation of black players will dread playing for England. Mark my words. It is this racism thing is very difficult, and it's not an easy subject to tackle. Hubert said, "Yeah, it's average, just workhorses, no creativity and talent." I think he's talking about the McFred in the midfield, the CDM position. Fad Diazzo said, "RCB and Chelsea. I agree somehow with you, but those idiots insulting these three black kids are just trying to hurt them as much missing these penalties hurt them, not justifying it, but that's all. Absolutely, my brother. It's all said. Those that are abusing them, it's very bad. Very bad. Man United Herbert said, big up, brother. I say he's talking to Chelsea Perspective. Oh, that's from Chelsea Perspective too. Yeah, Fad, yeah. So thanks for being here, my brother. RCBN said, well said to him. Fad, yeah. So get your point too, my brother. All right, Chelsea Perspective, my brother. Take care of yourself wherever you are, and then I'll be here. Maybe I won't be here when you get back, but the stream continues every day, half an hour. So it's pretty much more than half an hour now. Let me check where I am. Oh, I've done 41 minutes. I was gonna do just half an hour. Um, Chelsea Perspective self people smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't. Also, Chelsea Fanatic said we can sell Kepa. I'll come to that one here soon. Far Diaso said no. It was not directed to you. Just saying we should not be blame any other players or coaches. I knew when you after reading the second message that you said, then I realized that the message was not directed to me because I don't think I was really talking nonsense. But yeah, it wasn't also directed. I just wanted to know if the message was directed to the people that were abusing the people. It's okay. It's okay. We know in my chat, I mean the channel over here, I know a lot of my fans, my viewers respect everyone in the comment Just like I haven't seen any disrespect from anybody that joins my channel at all. We have to respect each and everyone's opinion and view, because I always say it means a lot to me for someone to be able to click on my stream and watch what I'm saying and be able to learn something from what I say to that person. Even though I can be talking stupid or nonsense, but yet there will be just one word that might be sensible to somebody. So one way or the other, I'm also, I like when someone take time to click on it and learn something from what I say. And also we're gonna go in here and then refer to the news about Erling Haaland that pop up today, what he dropped out today, the what he said today, and then there's a tweet that I'm gonna put down here. I want us also to pay close attention to it. Now share the stream. I'll share my screen over here so you guys can also benefit from it. So this is what I have here at the moment. This was the question that was being asked to Erling Haaland, as you guys can see here. It says, I'm gonna read it to you. We asked Erling Haaland, "Are you staying at Borussia Dortmund?" And then Erling Haaland said, what he didn't really. Is he staying at Borussia Dortmund or is he coming to Chelsea? He did not really answer the question, but he went ahead and smiled and said nothing. You know, and this is what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say. Respect to that comment from the gesture from Erling Haaland. It's all like, you all know. Let's say, if you go to work, I'll put it this way. If you go to work and they ask you a question, are you coming back to work tomorrow? You already know the answer. If you're not coming back to work tomorrow, you say, I'm not coming back to work tomorrow. Or if you're coming back to work tomorrow, you're definitely going to tell your supervisor that, oh, I'll be here tomorrow. If Haaland indeed is going back to Borussia Dortmund, right at the onset, you said, oh, you know what? I have a contract with Borussia Dortmund. I have a contract with Dortmund, and I'll be going back to preseason. Already, Haaland did not show up at the preseason. First preseason, he did not show up. Is that speculation? Does that mean that Haaland is on the way to Chelsea? Only God knows. And then this gesture that came out from him is like, I'm not going to say anything. Mino Raiola told me not to say anything to anybody. So I'll just be quiet. I'm not going to say anything until the deal is done. Then Blue Class TV will be here. Like, here we go, breaking news, Haaland signed. Like, yeah. That night I won't sleep when I see Haaland signed or Haaland agreed. I mean, they said personal terms. Personal terms can be agreed all the time. Personal terms can be agreed, but then we want the signature. 150 million euro. Mino Raiola's share is 40 million euros. The rest goes to Haaland. Okay. I 123 love you said racism isn't just about the color of a person's skin. Since people keep it going through like it's fast spreading disease. It is true. Let me tell you, look, we have racism in so many ways. Racism don't have to be a skin color, but that is the most majority of the thing. I want to love you. I understand what you're talking about. Racism is not just about the skin color of a person, but sometimes also this is what happened. You can discriminate between your size of two people. Somebody can be overweight and you think you are the perfect person, so then you be talking about him. Is also another form of racism. Another form of racism. So racism is not just tagged with the color skin of a human being. We have so many shape or form of racism. Chelsea Fanatics said we need to remove Kepa. I thought, yeah, he said we have to sell Kepa. That is right. He said we have to sell Kepa. What I think Chelsea are looking for it to do, because I remember the other day I came over here and then bring you guys I make a transfer news about a player that Chelsea, Thomas Tuchel and Chelsea admire right now. He's in the name. He's called, what's his name? If I can remember. He's a Wonder Bremen #1 goalkeeper called what's his name? It's called, I think it's called Jan Pavlenko. Jan Pavlenka. I'm sure that's his name. Yeah, Jan Pavlenka is the #1 goalkeeper for Werder Bremen, and then he's the Czech Republic #1 goalkeeper. You know what I mean? So he's helped the Czech Republic. He's been in the Bundesliga 2020 2021. He had 34 matches to himself. So yeah, he is a very good goalkeeper that can come in and very cheap price. He is very cheap. He's 6 feet 5 inches. Very tall goalkeeper. Very tall. He can come in and do much better than what Arisa Balaga is not doing. If you guys don't know about that guy, check him out. You will see his stats. He's a very good, very, very good goalkeeper. What we can do with Kepa Arisa Balaga is we have to loan him out. If you sell Kepa, we will go down as a huge loss in the club. So the best thing we can do now is to loan Kepa out to a Spanish team that can give Kepa much of a playing time. The more he plays, the more his market value rises up again. And then we can sell Kepa the following season for much more money, close to maybe 40 million, because there's no way we can get that 70 million back. Kepa is a loss transfer. We have to take the L and then move on. Helbert said, I think what you guys are going through, Haaland are what we went through with Sancho last year. I just can't see Haaland being sold. Who they gonna replace him with? Oh, they have a very young, about 16 or 17-year-old striker. Look, don't underestimate the work rate of Dortmund and the scouting team. I'm telling you what, do you think they don't have anyone to replace Jadon Sancho? Hibbert, they have someone to replace Jadon Sancho. That's why they sold Jadon Sancho. They have Jude Bellingham from the England fame. They have Jude over there. I'm sure they have strikers that they are bringing in, and they will play in and become just like Haaland did. So don't underestimate the work rate of the scouters of Borussia Dortmund. That's their trademark. They buy and sell big. His tax. Welcome to the channel. His tax. Big up to you. He says big up to you, Nate Zion. I'm sure I pronounced your name very well. His tax, my brother. Welcome to the channel again. It's been nice to see you, wonderful people, being at the stream and also supporting Blue Clouds TV channel RCBN. You are a legend. All the guys, all of you, Chelsea fanatic, you guys are all legend. Hilbert, my brother, you are also a legend. Let me know if you want to come out here and talk about Manchester United, because I'll be bringing a Piggy. If you guys know Piggy, I'm trying to get a hold of Piggy and then come over here. We can talk. We can have a Manchester United talk also over here. Also, will Chelsea be willing to offer Haaland 350K a week? I'm not sure. Well, as of now, I know that Igola Conte is the highest paid player in the club. I think he's about around 300K a week. 300K a week. So I don't know, but 350 with what Haaland brings to us, I think it will bringing in such a player. No doubt about that. I think it will bring in, but I'm not sure if the fans. It will be. I mean, right from the beginning, it wouldn't be a problem if Haaland is scoring goals, but it will become a problem if Haaland is not scoring goals and is missing all the time. That is when it will become a problem. But I believe that if Haaland comes in and hit the ground running and we're paying him 350 a week, I don't think Chelsea will have any problem with that. And I'm telling you, if Man United are able to secure the signature of Varane, do you know how much money you guys will be paying for Varane? You'll be paying close to almost about 350, 400,000 a week because he's a free agent. Check how much Donnarumma is making at PSG. Donnarumma came in as a free agent, but his wages are very, very high. I forgot what Donnarumma's wages are, but it's very high because he came in as a free agent. Our RCBF channel said, what do you think about reports saying our 100 million interest in Chiesa has been turned down by Juventus? What Juventus will turn it down? But Chiesa was not on top of his game before the competition. So Federico Chiesa, it will be a very good alternative. But sometimes we don't have to rely on just this competition and buy players. Where was Chiesa in the competition in an Italian league when they lost the Scudetto to Inter Milan? Where was Chiesa? You get what I'm saying? There are some players that can have the momentum in the tournament and hit the ground running in the tournament. But right after you buy them and bring them to the club, they can't perform as they did in the European competition. I'm not saying Chiesa is not a good player. I saw how he plays, the fighting power, the way he plays the right and be able to hold on to balls and take shots in all angles. And that beautiful goal from him, that was a beautiful goal. I mean, Chiesa, it's a good player, but 100 million, I don't think Chelsea offered 100 million for Chiesa. I doubt, because I haven't seen anything like that in any of the researches that I've done, the website that I've been all day today. I haven't seen Chiesa being linked. I mean, we haven't bid anything about 100. If someone said that, RCBN, I'm not so sure. Let me know where you read that from. Let me know, RCBN. I'd like to read a little bit about it, and so we can all educate ourselves over here. Helbert said it's easy to replace Sancho. So many talented wingers, but Haaland's replacement isn't available in the market. That is why we're trying to buy him. It is very difficult to get a player. I mean, Borussia Dortmund. If someone can remind me, did they really make it up to the Champions League? I think they did. Did they really make it up to the Champions League? If they didn't, if they were not able to secure the Champions League qualification, then I give the chance for Haaland to move away. So Haaland said he liked to challenge himself. He doesn't want to be comfortable in where he is. That is the statement made by Haaland. He liked to try other options, doesn't want to be comfortable. So, oh, okay. I thought he was a free agent. So, yeah. I mean, Hilbert, thank you for the education and the correction over here. I thought Varane was a free agent. I was told that he's been given the edge to talk to other clubs. So I thought maybe he was a free agent, or maybe I was misunderstanding what was being said. RCB said Dortmund have a back in Isak. Yeah, as well as reported to target Doniel Melan, who are good. The Dortmund way, the move on plus Reina is potential too. I'm not getting the message. Maybe I'm not reading it well, but I get it. They reported to target the Doniel Milan. I think it's a Malin, who are good. I think he's trying to compare these two players. Callum has to have a big season. Tuchel has to give him a chance. Also, he will be gone too. He is on too much money. This is why sometimes I don't understand some of our people. I mean, Chelsea fanatic, I understand your opinion, but let's see our young players. They deserve to be on high wages because it doesn't cost the club any money to buy them. It's just an investment that the club put in them to be able to move from where they are to be able to get into the senior team. We did not pay 100 million or 50 million, 40 million to buy and to bring Hudson Odoi to the club. So if they're making 200 or 150, they deserve it. I mean, if we bring other players from other clubs or other countries and we give them that much of money, why don't we support our own academy and give them good money? At the end of the day, Chelsea fanatic, it is not from my pocket, neither is it from your pocket. It's coming from the club's pocket or Roman Abramovich's pocket, and he feels he wants to give them that money. Let him do it. He's a billionaire. He's so rich. This is from Dortmund got UCL football. Great, great. So, I mean, Haaland can still play in the UCL, but he wants to be in the club that will win the UCL competition. RCBN said both Mirror and Goal have reported that CFC made an inquiry with 100 million today. I don't believe, but saying yeah, I don't. I doubt. I doubt Chelsea has really made a bid. If Chelsea did it, Fabrizio Romano would have tweeted already. I know. I don't. I'm not saying that Fabrizio Romano knows everything, but he's a tier 1 journalist and he's more accredited journalist, and he's much more about 90% of the fact that he puts out barely true. Well, I'm not saying RCBN you're lying. No, I'm not saying you're lying. No, I'll also make a little bit more research and see if indeed Chelsea make a bid of 100 million. Just like the 60 or 70 million that they said Chelsea bid on Ashraf Hakimi. We all know it wasn't true. It wasn't true. The tier 1 journalist Fabrizio Romano himself said it wasn't true. Chelsea was talking to his agent. I came over here and I said that right after when I heard lots of big Chelsea fan TVs, Chelsea TVs, big names were giving false news to list viewers that Chelsea made a bid. That I came over here, I said no way. Chelsea have never made any bid. We can be a small channel, but we spit out the truth. We can be the small channels, but yeah, we spit out the truth about. So those big channels are always trying to put out things that will trigger the viewers for them to stay. But I will give you the truth. RCBN TV said, no, bro, I was trying to say that Dortmund already have Rainer, who is good. Yeah, who is a good attacker. Also, they are targeting Malin, who is a good prospect. Plus, Dortmund have a buy back option on Isak, who impressed at Euro. Wow, so that sounds it all. Thank you, RCBN TV, for this update. Thank you very much. Anket, thank you very much. You're a legend. You are a living legend. Thank you for that education. Thank you very much, my brother. So that sounds it all. They already have replacement for Erling Haaland. They don't have to worry about Erling Haaland. And I'm telling you, if you think that if Chelsea drop 150 million euros, Erling Haaland, euros to Dortmund, they won't release Erling Haaland to Chelsea. Yes, they will. Yeah. In this pandemic and this transfer season, how many of these teams have 150 million to buy a player right now? Real Madrid don't even have that. Barcelona right now, they're in a big trouble. They have to sell. They have signed a couple players, but they cannot play for Barcelona. They have to be able to sell Ititi. They have to be able to sell. Now they're trying to offer Griezmann back to Atletico Madrid and go for a swap deal for Sahu. This news was coming from Fabrizio Romano. I think yesterday. Barcelona has to sell about 3-4 players before those players that have registered in Memphis Depay. He have signed for Barcelona, but he cannot play for Barcelona. If the Barcelona don't sell 3, 4 players, they'll be breaching the financial fair play rule. They need to sell to be able to use those players. So that's what I'm saying, that it is not that easy for these clubs to be able to cover up 150 million to Dortmund and to be able to purchase Erling Haaland. Absolutely. Chelsea fanatic said, I'm also getting frustrated with Pulisic. He's like a Formula One car with no wheels. Always injured. Im- impressed, impressed so much versus Madrid, but was injured most season. Oh, my brother. I'll tell you something about Pulisic. Pulisic, the signing of Pulisic is not just the Pulisic himself. When you sign Pulisic, we've signed the whole nation. That is America. When you sign Pulisic, you sign America. It gives America, the whole entire American country, a leverage to be able to purchase the merchandise from Chelsea Football Club. For instance, I bought Pulisic's jersey. Lots of Americans are buying Chelsea jerseys because of Pulisic. You get what I'm saying? So Pulisic is not just a Pulisic; it comes with a whole nation. Lots of stores and then the malls, they sell Chelsea jerseys in here, and people go in and buy them. And then also remember, Pulisic has been the first male to win the Champions League trophy. An American first male to win the Champions League trophy. So that is what Pulisic. But let's have patience with our players. Pulisic will come good with time. Okay, Pulisic will come good with time. I understand he's a Formula One guy with speed, but sometimes his wheels break. Sometimes let's change the wheels and put the good wheels, maybe Hong Kong tires, or maybe what other tires that we can find for Pulisic to be able to run very well. Um, RCBN said you're always welcome. Yeah, it means a lot to me, brother. Um, Marlon, I don't know this guy's name, but anyway, I'll say what Hilbert is saying. He says Marlon and Reina are not CFs, bro. Oh, center forwards. Maybe center forwards, bro. And Isaac signed a new deal with Sociedad. Okay, I'll leave this fight for RCBN and then Hilbert. You guys get into it. Fight over there. Fight. Let me see punches coming in. Punches here and there. Yeah. I hear you. Pulisic should be playing a role that Son does for Spurs. I mean, Son. Oh yeah, Son does for Spurs. For example, hopefully he can be fitter. Yeah. I hope we have Song in our class. Song will. That guy is very good with shot playing out shot from outside the box. Uh, RCBN said, thanks, Hubert. Yes, Rena is not a center forward, but Malin played there in Netherlands while of last year. Thank you guys, Hubert, and then RCBN fan. I mean, you guys are wonderful guys in the channel. Thank you for. My stream is past. I was supposed to stream for just half an hour, and I've gone beyond 41. I don't know how long I've been streaming now. I'm gonna leave you guys here. Yeah, I've been streaming for an hour now. I'll leave you guys here. Guys, just keep your bell notification icon active all the time. All the time, because I always stream every day, 9:30 or 10 o'clock on time. About this special time. That's when I stream. Yeah, Helbert said if Haaland comes to Chelsea, it's all be a Roman masterclass. He can do anything. Absolutely. Roman Abramovich, I always salute that that officer. I salute that manager. He's the best manager in the world. the owner, best owner. Sorry, I said manager, best owner in the world. When you compare all the owners of the every football club, Roman Abramovich stand tall. His region, his tactics, his policies that he has imposed to the football club has really, really worked all the time. Sack, fired, bring a new one in, he wins trophy. We fired new a coach, we bring a new coach in, it works well for Chelsea Football Club. Um, Stack said, "Are you using OBS?" Absolutely, my brother. I'm using OBS. I don't use StreamYard at all. I don't use StreamYard. Yeah, I don't use StreamYard at all. I don't like using it because StreamYard doesn't give me much of a option for my streaming. I like to do more stuff with my streaming. You see all the stuff that you see here with the Chelsea logo and then the Haaland and then the buy and everything and then my overlays. Yeah, everything is being done through the OBS and I like using it. And then OBS gives you a chance to also play music in your background. I'm using different scene. That's why I haven't done all my settings yet. But once I get it done, I'll have something we call voice decking, voice ducking in OBS, and this is how it goes. The voice ducking is the music will be playing, but when I start talking, the music stops. When I stop talking, the music plays. It's just like when you go to the radio station, when the radio presenter is playing, the voice goes down. When the radio presenter stop talking, he up the volume. So yeah, I'll be setting that up on my stream over here called the voice ducking, and then it's very good for streaming. And then also OBS give you lots of opportunities. It does everything that StreamYard does. You can show your screen. My stream is right there, and then I can change everything, anything right now. I can play music. I can see people that subscribe to the channel, everything. So OBS is it's my lover. I love OBS to death. If you take OBS away from me, I won't do any streaming because I don't like. Look, the StreamYard is so easy. That is why people love it. And plus, you have to remember, you have to pay for StreamYard. You have free versions. You have free versions, but the free versions, you see the stream and the StreamYard logo on the top of the stream, which I don't want that. I want a way that I'm gonna have my logo on the stream, which OBS you can do that. So this is the power of OBS. StreamYard is very easy for beginners. Those that are trying to learn how to stream, they can use the StreamYard and then whatever and stream device they want to use. It's cool. But I am a lover of OBS. I love OBS. That is why I use OBS. And it says Tax said, "Can you do streams good for UK viewers because I live in the UK." Yeah, I do. I do streaming all the time and all. All right. Stacks, send me a message on Twitter. If you do follow me on Twitter, send me a message. I'll talk to you over there. Okay. I mean, like the time. What time do you prefer? If you do follow me on Twitter, message me and give me some feedback from there, and then I'll interact with you and I'll see what works best for my viewers. Because I like to know what you guys think. So send me a message. Message me, direct message on the Blue Clouds TV channel or page on Twitter, and then we'll see what I can do. So then I can get more of your ideas and how you want things done. And because I don't do this for myself. I love what I'm doing, but because of you guys, that's why I do this. So I should be able I should be able to do things that suit the viewers. So Anke, Helbert, you guys are watching that. Let me know how. I know I'm not sure Helbert's location. I'm not sure about his location, but he's a very, very good person that supports almost everybody. So yeah, guys, this is where I'm gonna end the stream. Anke from RCBN fan channel. H Stacks, my brother. Thank you all for being here. Hubert, you guys are all legend. I123 love you. Thank you for being here. Chelsea fanatic, chance for being here. File Diaso, Also, my brother, thank you for being here. Chelsea Perspective. Also, thank you very much for being here. Chelsea Fanatic, like I said, thank you. And then Sheikh Hamed, thank you for being here. Mikhail, also, thank you for being here on the stream. The stream got too long. I'm very sorry, guys. The conversation and the questions keep coming. That made the stream more. Chief Khalifa, also my brother, thank you for being in the channel. The stream, the question keep coming and made the stream much more longer. I did not intend to make this stream too long, but thank you for your support. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another daily news video. Big up, guys. See you tomorrow.